Welcome to Mile High Reefers. I'm Scott Anderson. Cyber Monday came around and, like usual, I put my order into bulk reef supply. Everything's always on sale, and it's a great time for me to pick up all of those items I normally need, like carbon, GFO. It's always on sale, and it's just the best time of year to pick them up. So when I got a package in the mail from bulk reef supply, I wasn't too surprised. The only thing that surprised me was how fast the shipping was. It was insanely fast, like local warehouse fast shipping. I was amazed. But when I saw the package, I was a little surprised. It was really big. It was really heavy. And it had a little sticker on it saying, "A gift for you." It wasn't my normal order. I can only imagine that the fine folks at Bulk Reef Supply saw my last video and they sent me a gift because it said "a gift for you" on the package. I was ecstatic. They sent me some really cool stuff. Some really cool stuff that's gonna be really helpful for getting this tank back up in shape. So let's look at what Bulk Reef Supply sent me that I will be using to get this tank back to where it needs to be. So we'll go left to right, no particular order. And to begin with, we got some Reef Nutrition food. Reef Nutrition's always made great food. This will help keep those fish happy and healthy. Benepet's LPS. I've been using Benepet's coral food for a very long time. I've had great luck with it. So this will help keep those big LPS colonies happy and healthy. E-cloth, little glove. I would think this is going to come in handy for wiping down the glass. Haven't actually used it before. We'll find out more about it. Dr. Tim's Waste Away Natural Aquarium Cleaner. Ooh, that's exactly what this tank needs. Cleaned. Yeah, I think this is going to help me right out. Along the same lines, we have Blue Vet Flux RS Reef Safe, easy to use. Use on both Bryopsis and green hair algae. Yeah, there's a bit of both of those in here. Speaking of pests in this tank, it's got quite a bit of Aiptasia, and to battle it, I got F-Aiptasia. My experience, one of the best products out there to battle Aiptasia, and it's my go-to. Chemi-Pure Elite. This is going to work like a GFO type product. I'll put it in my media reactor, and that's going to help get these nitrates, phosphates, and everything else kind of back where it needs to be. I think it's more of a phosphate product, but honestly, I've never actually used Chemi-Pure, so I'm excited to actually try it for the first time. And along those lines, we have the Chemi-Pure Nano. So I've put some of that in the Nano tank. But like I said in the last video, I don't test my water, and if we're gonna do all this work on water quality, we gotta get it tested. So how about an ICP analysis water test? This should be about as accurate of a water test as a person can possibly get. I'm excited to see what the water test is gonna be like. We'll probably do a video on this one. Why not? Little bit of prime. So this is a nice water conditioner, and that kind of stuff just always comes in handy when working with aquariums. The PolypLab Scope, this appears to be kind of a black light, super blue light. Comes in handy for seeing ick and spots on tangs and stuff like that. But it's also great for lighting up a coral. You know, you want to see the fluorescence on it. These are awesome. Walk into a reef show or something, get the extra blue coloration. It's always fun. Let's see, we got some Reef Enhance Directions: add 1 level scoop per 25 gallons. Never used it. Gotta find out more about it, but I'm excited to try it. What is this? Dr. Tim's Refresh Fresh Sparkling Water. Keeps surfaces clean. Sounds like exactly what I need. Same deal, Dr. Tim's, they've got a great reputation. This is a product I've never personally used, but we'll try it and see how it goes in this tank. I think it's gonna be good. Dr. Tim's got a great reputation. Inkbird. So this, I'm assuming, is a heater controller. That's what all the Inkbird stuff I've used in the past is. And they are fantastic. I have had several tank crashes in the past because heaters have failed on and cooked tanks. This should eliminate that from happening. Really going to be great having it on this tank. I already have one on the Nano, but it'll be a nice addition to the big tank. Okay, we got the bulk Reef supply. Sweater, hoodie, not sure which, but looks thick, looks warm. And you always gotta love Mr. Chili. Their Reef chili stuff, it's always been a great product. I've used it in the past, feed my tank, had great luck with it. PolypLab acids. So these are gonna be amino acids, just like humans and animals need amino acids, corals need amino acids. This is gonna help the coral health for sure. PolypLab one-shot heavy-duty coral shield. Never used it. We'll see how it does. Probably good stuff. Well, what about that water going into the tank? Been using Bulk Reef's RODI filters ever since I've set this up. So we've got the sediment filter and some DI resin. That is going to come in handy. And it looks like we get a new TDS meter to go with it. Yeah, that's going to be great. And then we probably ought to see what the pH of this tank is. So now we got a pH Pro. This is going to be cool because I can test the tank, see what my pH is there, and I can also test the calc and see what the pH is there. So my little top-off reservoir that has the calc in it, that's going to help me with that as well. Oh, it's so heavy. But seriously, it's rock, it's calcium, it's arm, it's coarse, it's calcium reactor medium. My calcium reactor has been down for quite a while. If I remember correctly, the controller that feeds it quit working. So I've got one of the auto-dosing CO2 controllers that feeds it, and that quit working. So maybe I should figure that out. And then we've got the Traveler Mini. Okay, this thing looks pretty cool. You can put little frags in it, and then it has an insulated pouch that it sits in to keep your coral warm, cold, depending on the situation you're dealing with. Nano-Tech Phosphate from Maxspect. So this should be like a GFO type product, which will help keep phosphates down, which will help with the algae in this tank. And of course, coolest thing for last, the AI Orbit 2 Gyre. And no, AI is not ChatGPT. I don't get to talk to my tank and have it figure out whatever you do with AI these days. No, this is Aqua Illumination, a great aquarium brand, and I'm excited to see what this Gyre does on this tank. It's going to be a really great update. So I wasn't expecting any of this. This was a complete surprise to me, and I am super grateful for it. So thank you, Bulk Reef Supply, for sending me all of this stuff so I can get this tank up and running and looking like it's supposed to. This is going to make a huge difference to me, and I'm very grateful. So thank you, Bulk Reef Supply. Thank you, everybody out there who's been watching these videos for 13 plus years. And Merry Christmas. Looks like I've got a lot of work to do, right? I got to get all this stuff on the tank, get this tank up, and I guess if I'm going to do all that work, maybe I got to make some videos about it, huh? you know, like a water test. Let's find out what's really going on with my water. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.